How many people wanted to make one dish? How many people wanted to make 2 dishes?
'Cause I just thought that was the furthest.
Okay, we are back. Yeah, this is a special Fun with Food.
We are
fun with food up at the Hampton
and
Beach
eating
Seafood
food.
Festival. We're joined by Abby and Marlena. How we gals doing today?
Hello. We are pumped up.
We are pumped up. You just saw the lobster roll eating contest,
nothing
right?
like it.
I think we get some footage of that now. Let's take a look at it. This is the belt, I believe, right, Marlena?
The chain.
Oh, that's okay. What is it again?
The chain.
The chain. Oh, they got a chain, not a belt.
Yes. No, well, they have a belt.
There's Scott right
that
there.
That belt is right
okay.
on that left.
Okay, so let's take a look at what this is in here.
Right, that's the winner.
That's the winner, huh? And how many?
12.
12.
He almost threw up.
Oh my goodness.
And they bet it on him because he was the smallest one.
Isn't it always the smallest? And he's thin too. Look at him.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
4 inches in waist.
Oh God. Oh, that is a belt. Okay. And they get a chain too, huh? Oh, okay. Now I get it.
With the chicken hat, his name is Nate. He had a whole
The chicken
entourage.
31. He's a
Wow.
size 31
He had
waist.
his face on shirt.
He looks like he couldn't down more
I
than
think he's a
one.
size 34.
Seriously, come on.
There's a trick
Something's
to it.
wrong, right?
There's a trick to it.
Yeah,
But
I don't want to
what
give
did
it away.
You don't want to give it away?
No, we can't.
Oh, you learned the trick.
Yeah, there is
Okay.
a trick. But
All right.
that's the point. Like, you're not able to eat the whole chunks like a regular lobster roll. But we're not
okay.
going to give it away because we
Oh,
want
okay.
you here. We want you at home here to see what's going on.
Okay, so next year they have to be here
Yeah, absolutely.
for the 36th annual.
36th annual. Are
I'll
you
be back.
kidding?
We're at the 35th now.
Right. I was just speaking with a lady because I, was hiding for a little bit, and she just
For me,
came up,
right? That's
from
okay.
everyone.
I'd hide from me too if it was a
And
day like today.
She came up to me. She's like, "Yeah, I met you like 3 years ago. Like we were doing this. Like I was here 3 years ago. I think you were here as well around that time, maybe." But
Yeah,
She's like,
was here,
she brings her daughter every year, and her daughter's like 40 something. So she was bringing her daughter when she was a little girl.
Aww.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like now she's in her 40s, so it's like 30 years worth of seafood.
Ooh, wow, that's
Good
a long.
tradition.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. You can. It's for the whole family, right? So if you keep your family involved in it, it's something that you guys can look forward to each and every year. Correct?
Yes.
Which is great. That's great. So all right, we're going to get started again here at the culinary tent with Wicked Bites and Massimino's, which is located in the North End. So we get the real Italians here today. We got, it seems like Italian Day here at Hampton Beach Seafood Festival, and no one's complaining about that. No one's complaining at all. We had Gennaro's, we had the Coliseum, and now we have Massimino's. So we're going to tune into them, and ladies, we'll be back with you guys in a little bit, okay? All righty, here we go. Here we go.
Something that might be new and different. That's in, fresh catch. And he says, I got something for you, and he'll make something different for you. That's what we like to do. Find things that are different. Find places that are different and unique and show them on the TV show. The food, I always say, and I hate to say this to a chef, the food normally doesn't get me to go to a restaurant, it gets me to come back. It's something about the place that's different that gets me to go there. But this person here, you've been on television. You've been in a lot of those celebrity shows as well. Massimino's is right there on Endicott Street in the North End of Boston. And Paul, it's a phenomenal. How long have you been there now?
35 years, 1989, yeah.
35 years.
Yeah. Still doing what I love.
And I call him the mayor of the North End of Boston because if you walk the streets with Paul, everybody's yelling out his name, wants to shake his hand. And why? Because he makes some of the best Italian food around, and you're going to see that right now. What are you making today for the folks? I know you're making 2 dishes.
So I'm going to make 2 dishes. I'm going to start off with one of my favorite dishes. It's called shrimp margarita. Margarita after my wife, also after the Queen of England, also after the pizza, right? One of the most popular dishes in the world is the pizza alla margarita, which is basically just fresh dough, nice plum tomato, and cheese, right? So the margarita has been named after many dishes. So I took it on my own to create a dish named after my wife, which you'll have. And basically what I do is I dredge shrimp in flour and egg batter. I'll pan fry it in some olive oil, right? And I'll finish it with some triple sec, Grand Marnier, a little butter, fresh parsley, done. Simple, 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 fantastic, really, really nice. Has a little sweet finish.
All right, I'm going to step off the stage because you don't want me up here. You want Paul up here. Everybody, big hand. Paul D'Amore, Massimino's.
I started cooking when I was 13 years old. The first dish I ever made was a veal masala. My dad had a restaurant in the North End called Sorrento's, and that's where it all began. And ended up going to business school, Northeastern University, graduated in 1988 with a business degree. And I said, wait a second, business degree? No, I want to cook. And I opened Massimino's in 1989, a year later. Never looked back. I have 2 little kids, 14 and 12, and I tell them all the time, do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. It's easy, it's that simple. And is my job hard? It's very, very hard, but it's rewarding because when I cook for people, like I'm gonna cook for you folks today, and you're gonna taste this food, you're either gonna love it or not love it, but you're gonna love it. And you're gonna say, oh my God, I'm gonna see it in your face, instant gratification. How many people can say that they work and have a job where right away someone's saying to them, wow, that was amazing? Probably not. So I'm fortunate. So I'm kind of like an artist. Every day I'm creating. And I love it. Even if I'm not in the kitchen every day, right? I'm always part of the process. I'm always learning new things because food is ever changing. Food is something that, we're offered so many different ingredients that you can make. I can make this dish different every single day of the week.
Share it from the performer page,
So it's fun.
I don't have access to your page anymore. Gotta check. Oh, okay. I tried.
So I started this dish with olive oil.
Did they?
I typically do not cook with olive oil. Typically I use vegetable oil.
Really?
Just because it burns better and it doesn't add flavor. But today, again, like I said, I want to switch it up. I'm going to, and I did. So I'm going to add some flavor. I always say when you cook, it's like looking at a white canvas and it's blank. You can do whatever you want to it. If you were to bake, we have to follow certain rules, right? So that's why bakers are on this side, and guys like me, chefs, guys that want to saute, guys that want to do this, we're on the other side. We like to create. And cooking should be simple. Shouldn't be complicated. There shouldn't be a lot to it. There shouldn't be a ton of ingredients. Look at this. If you can see this here, it's beautiful. These shrimp are going to be gorgeous. And you could finish it with a white wine sauce if you wanted to. Personal preference on what sauce. You can use no sauce. But I'm going to make a sauce because you'll see how beautiful it is.
I got 50 right now.
So Scott has a history too, right? Where is he? Where's Scott? So I've been dealing with you, and before you, who? Your dad. An amazing man. Amazing man. So there's history everywhere. This food, look how quick that cooked. Isn't that beautiful? Real quick. All I did is one side and the other side. So now in the middle, the shrimp is not fully cooked. There's a reason for that. Because I want to make sure that the shrimp are not dry. A lot of times you bite into shrimp and it's dry, and you're like, oh my God, it doesn't taste good because it's overcooked. So we finish it on both sides, left it a little uncooked in the middle, and then I'll show you how I finish it and how you can finish it at home. So this I'm using here, this egg batter, basically all it is egg, cheese, fresh parsley, little black pepper if you choose. You could get zucchini and make this dish. You can get any seasonal vegetable and do exactly what I'm doing. There's flour, so there's flour before I put it into the egg. So basically the flour is the glue, but you don't need flour. The flour makes it just a little easier to cook it. The flour, all flour is glue. That's the best. Cheese right into the egg batter. So it's egg batter. So I use eggs, cheese, fresh parsley, black pepper, done. I mix it all together, and that's my base. So for example, if I was going to make an eggplant parmesan, that's what I would do. Flour, egg batter, pan fry it. Dry my eggplant, and then do whatever I want with it. Make a parmigiana, make anything I want. So now, these are cooked on both sides. Put them all back together. Beautiful. The fresh parsley. Triple sec, creme marnier, whatever you like, whatever you have at the house. As long as it has a little bit of sweet to it, right? All the alcohol is this is what's going to burn it. All the alcohol is going to get burnt off in the flame, and we're going to keep the sugar. The sugar creates a little caramelization, the flavor. A little bit of butter, you can do with or without it. Some people like it, some people don't. Like I said, you have a blank canvas and you do whatever you want with it. There's no rules when it comes to cooking, as far as I'm concerned. It's whatever makes you happy. And this dish is nice because beginning to end, and we did everything right here, was maybe 5 minutes, right? Easy, simple. We're gonna let it reduce. A couple more minutes. Once that butter's melted, the dish is complete. Shrimp a la margarita. Easy. What's that? That's, what did I use today? This is a Romano, right here. It's a Romano. So you can use whatever you like. I tend to use saltier cheeses when I make anything with an egg batter because if you notice I use no salt. So my salt, I try to use natural salts when I cook. Like for example, the next dish we're making, the zuppa de pesce, mussels, clams. That's gonna have a lot of salt. The squid will have a lot of salt. So this dish won't need a lot of salt either. Again, natural salts. This is done perfect. Beautiful. I want to just taste the sauce. If I can find me, it kind of looks like a spoon. That's unbelievable. Why what? Put salt? No, I just use fresh eggplant, flour, egg batter. I pan fry it, I let it sit, I let it dry, and then I do whatever I want. I can make an eggplant parm, I can stuff it. Same thing like if I do a zucchini, same idea. I can do any vegetable, I use the same exact procedure. And then some people use breadcrumb, you can use breadcrumb, but then the more you add, the heavier the dish becomes. So to keep it light, we try to add less processes. This is done, we're ready, you can serve this. It's amazing, actually. Look at this. Shrimp margarita. May I? You may want to cut those in half and threes. There's a lot of people here. We're gonna feed a lot of mouths. I do not. I'm so good. I don't need a knife. Go help. We'll cut with the fork.
Paul, nobody's hungry, so I'll take that dish over here.
Right? I didn't bring a knife.
I have a problem, Sharon.
No knives? It's okay. Yeah, just
All right, we're gonna cut this up. We'll bring it to you in your seats. So just sit there. Give us a couple of minutes to do this. It's not easy for us to cut with plastic.
right.
The fine utensils that we have here at Hampton Beach. Plastic fork, yeah. Paul, do you often use plastic at your restaurant when you cook?
Right? No. But I do at home. Make it easy. Don't worry. I'm making a move. I'm halfway through. I must do this for a living. And I must get stuck a lot. Right? Pass them around. And I want to get your feedback, folks. Let me know what you think, your thoughts on my
Yeah.
shrimp.
I'm going to go out there with a microphone. We're going to have people taste test this and review it. How about that, Paul?
I would love that. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. And I won't make my next dish until I hear it from you people. I want you to tell Scott the flavors, what it is. Is it sweet? Is it not sweet?
All right, now they're dividing it up. So I'm
There you
going
go.
to follow.
Divide and conquer.
I'm going to follow that serving tray. Is this somebody's
Yeah.
glass of wine, Paul?
Yes, it is. I don't know if that's mine. Is that mine? Oh, that's mine. Took my glass off. I can't see. I share. Sure.
Uh-oh, I'm going to have to go right here because your eyes rolled in the back of your head.
Oh my God, this is so good.
I can't hear.
She said, oh my God, this is so good. Did I get that correct? Yes, I got
love
that. Well, her eyes rolled in the back of her head, so I figured it was safe. Put that on the as a Yelp review.
I love it.
All right, who else has had? But now you're licking the plate. Good? All right, it takes a while. Really good? All right, I'll wait for the next round of people to come out. Let's give it a hand to our staff. I mean, they work really hard here.
Bravo, bravo.
And you know, you'll find them passed out at the beach bar in about an hour and a half from right now. Yes. Oh, yeah, Jerry's bread.
La la la. Do 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 do. So I was born in a little town in Italy called Montefalcione, which is about 30 kilometers southeast of Naples. And the next dish I'm going to make was made in my town. It's called zuppa di pesce alla napolitana. Naples is where I'm from.
Oh, I haven't been on the kiddie ride yet. It's actually pretty good. Adults could go on that. It gives you a nice little tour of Hampton Beach. All right, who wants some? Look how polite they are, Paul.
I know, I like it. They listened to you. You told them sit down. I would have walked right up. I wouldn't have waited. Those tiger shrimp, U16, 1620. You're welcome. And everything we source at Massimino's is definitely local whenever I can get it. And then when I can't, then we move other places. We try to keep everything as local as you can. Summertime, we're really fortunate. Spring, summer, a little bit of fall. The winter time is tough. All I'm doing right now is just giving the clams a little opening, let them steam a little bit. So zuppa di pesce means fish soup. So in Italy, on Fridays, the fishermen would come to our town because we were high in the mountains, and they would bring a melody of fishes. So every week it would be different. So we'd buy whatever we have, and it could be all this, and it could be different. And we'd create this dish, and then we boil some pasta, and we put it together, and zuppa di pesce napoletana, which is, a famous dish in all of southern Italy. Start of the clams, just going to steam them a little bit so they open. And then I'll add the mussels. So those are the two things that we want to kind of like let open. And then we'll so what I'll do with this dish here, because it has a lot of different things, I'll cook them in separate pans, then I'm going to join them together. Then I'll make a sauce and join them together again and mix it all together. And then I'll get the pasta and mix that all in together. So all the flavors marry each other. So when I cook at home, I only cook in cast iron. Obviously at work it's not possible, so I recommend at home to cook in cast iron because the flavors that you can get from a cast iron pan, making dishes like this, all like that, or even a simple fried egg is amazing.
All right, how is
It
it?
contains a lot of the good juices of everything you're using, all the salt.
We got delicious reviews over here.
Let's hear it.
Still waiting for them to pass out more. So as they come through, I'll keep checking in, Paul.
All right. White wine. Start our mussels. So we talk about flavor. There's a reason for everything when it comes to seafood. And one of the best things that I have here right now with me is this juice from the mussels. So this here, most people will get rid of it. I'm going to save it because that's going to be all my flavor. So I got clams that are working, little neck clams. I got some mussels working on this side. Mussels will open quicker than the clams. But that's okay, we'll take our time. I have scallops, I have some more shrimp, I have some cod, calamari, some beautiful tomatoes from my garden. Lovely, I'll add them too. Fresh garlic. If you love garlic, you add it. If you don't love garlic, you don't add it. Again, personal preference on everything you do when you cook. Time to open. I like it, I like it. How we doing, ladies? Hope you tried it. You have to try one trip at least. At least! All right. Not at all. You're welcome. Right. Grazie, grazie. Arrivederci. Cooking? Yes. Yes, 100%. There's no such thing as people say, oh, electric. Heat is heat. Food doesn't know the difference. I could I can get wood right now, burn it with right there, and I'll make the same exact dish. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah. Yeah, that's just because I have the heat on very high and there's alcohol. So that's just, yes, the same exact thing will happen. Same exact thing. That's calamari. So in this pan here, I have some little necks, mussels, scallops, some shrimp. I leave the tails on because I like when I eat them, I like to pick them up. Mussels and calamari working on this side.
I just have to tell you that Kohler by Right Windows is proud to sponsor the Culinary Tent this year. They've been proudly serving this community for over 20 years, so head over to their booth and enter for for their raffle for chocolate samples, cornhole boards, and so much more. They're also giving away Amazon gift cards and coupons. That's Kohler by Right Windows.
If you notice, I'm putting things in at different stages because everything cooks at different temperatures. Obviously, I've been doing this for a while, so I know, but usually I try to say the hotter the product, the longer it needs to cook. So the hottest product would be the shell, the second hottest product would be the scallops, followed by the shrimp, followed by the cod, right? A lot of common sense when it comes to cooking. Nice. So the restaurant has 35 seats on the first floor. The wine cellar has another 40. That's 70. You know, we do, like on a Saturday night, we'll do 200, 300 people. We're busy a lot. We're busy all the time.
The wine cellar downstairs.
Wine cellar's cool.
Really cool.
A lot of
Really
people
cool.
come there for a long time, don't even know it exists. It's a great little room. And I just did it over, actually. It's like my house. It is my house the whole time.
And of course, like the Feast of St. Anthony's has
Oh, yeah.
just ended.
Yep.
And the other feast, he has a little outdoor section that he had during the feast, which
Yep.
is so cool.
So this is the juice we talked about earlier, the mussel juice. We're not going to waste that because that has so much flavor. That has all the natural salts from the ocean, which is the best. Capers would be a great addition to this dish also if you wanted to use them. Cherry tomatoes. I use grape in this particular one, but you can use cherry. You can use anything. I just had these from my garden, so I just said let me use them. Little basil, if you had it, you could use. I mean, you could be as creative as you want with the ingredients. I always say, like, whatever you like, just use it. So if you notice, like, I'm helping these clams along, which is a good thing. When they don't open, you know they're fresh. And I like the little necks. They're really tasty. So this dish here is a spicy dish. So I'm not going to make it super spicy because I don't know everybody here. But I'm going to add a little bit of red hot pepper because it really calls for it. So we added the white wine. White wine is introducing sugar. That one doesn't want to open, wants to fight. He's staying back in there too. Little red pepper. Little fresh garlic. So when you use garlic, there's a couple approaches for garlic. I say it all the time. You can either put it in the beginning, soften it up, or you put it at the end. Again, personal preference. The reason I put it at the end today is because I forgot to put it in the beginning. But it still works, right? Yeah. I'm not perfect. Close, but not perfect. They're all almost open. Got two more that are fighting me. You're gonna be the tough guys right here. You don't want to give in. Yeah. No, he means that they are alive. Think about the muscle. So it's like, you can't get me alive. When they're open, you're in trouble. Yeah, they should open, but if they don't open, that's a good sign. If they open too quick, it's a bad sign. So when they're dying, the muscles release. They have two muscles on each side. Yeah. So like these guys here are beautiful. The ones that don't want to open. But you would know anyways, because I would be able to smell anything that's not right. Even before it went in there. Just because I've been doing this such a long time. So I just added some plum tomato sauce. Obviously this was prepared in advance. The plum tomato sauce adds some acid to the dish, and now we're changing the whole complexity of what it's going to be like. So we could have finished this dish just like it was, just like I had it in a white format, so it would have been a white. Instead, we're gonna make it red, okay? Just because I'm cooking the dish true to its original recipe. Love it, love it. Fresh basil from my garden too. This time of year is the best. You get all the good fresh herbs. Right? So beautiful. Now you've been to my restaurant. You like it? The wine cellar's the best. No one knows you down there. Yeah, what a great staff. Right. We are looking really good. So I talked about marrying everything together. I'm gonna make sure both these dishes get married. So like that, we exchange the flavors of the clam with the mustard, the calamari, mix it all together, and feel it. All our clams are open except one. And I got them. See? That one there. That's
It was just a holdout.
That's it. I'll wash this now. We got a little bit of this. Some tomato sauce. Linguine. You can use any pasta you like. Get some of this sauce for flavor. We're gonna add it to the. We're gonna add the sauce to the pasta. This is super important. Whenever I'm making a dish like this, I always make sure to saute the pasta with the whatever sauce that I'm using, because truly that's how you make it. You make it flavorful. If I was just to serve this white pasta and put this over it, would it be good? Yes. Would it taste the same? No. This is the way to do it, right here. So you've heard, right? Grated cheese doesn't go with seafood. I bet you people have heard that before. It's a lie. White wine doesn't go with meat. Red wine doesn't go with seafood. That's a lie. You do whatever you want. Remember what I said, when you cook, you eat like whatever you like. Do whatever you want. Don't let anybody tell you anything. Make your own rules. All right. Perfect, perfect. I'll help with the pasta. Okay, we'll move this. Keep laying those dishes and I'll navigate. I'll navigate somehow through it. This pasta, just on its own, like this, is good. With nothing, no seafood. How about I do the pasta, you guys do seafood or something like that? Okay. We're good here, we're good here. Perfect. Got a few people, huh? Yeah. Maybe one, yeah, just grab one or something, a little sauce, whatever. It's all, the flavor's all there. Doesn't make a difference what you grab. And then when we run out of pasta, they can have just the fish. Don't worry.
All right, coming up right after Paul, we got the Airfield Cafe, which is in Northampton. And what are you going to be making?
We're going to be making some strawberry cheesecake pancakes today.
Oh, comfort food. That's coming up after Paul D'Amore from Massimino's.
How you doing? Somebody didn't replace a bag, did they? A black bag? A bag? Yeah. That stuff in it. No, that's okay. I just figured that out. Yeah, put it in the-
See, it's much more reasonable to eat in this tent than it is to eat under the other tents, right? Thank you. All right, let's give him a big hand, everybody. Paul Diamore, Massaminos. Again, if you head to the north end of Boston, he's on Endicott Street. There's a parking garage right across the street from his restaurant, and there's a big one about a block away. You can take the T in, of course, to North Station. It's over by TD Garden. You have to go to the bathroom? Is that what they're raising their hands for? No? Very easy to get to it, and I would highly recommend it. It's a phenomenal chef. And if Paul's in the house, which he normally is, just tell him to make something for you. It's a lot easier that way, right? All right, we're going to clean up again. Massaminos, north end of Boston, Paul Diamore. All right, we're going to clean up, and then we got our last one of the year. I can't believe we're our last chef demonstrator of the year. Get ready for some delicious comfort food coming your way from the Airport Cafe. Right here in Northampton, it is Airfield Cafe. Thank you. So we're going to just clean up. It only takes us a few moments, and we'll get right on with that. That'll be our last one of the year. So keep into those seats, grab some seats, and we'll be starting up in just a few moments. As soon as we clean up, only take a couple of seconds. Can I flip that? Again, the Culinary Tent is sponsored by Kohler by Right Windows. It's proud to present the Culinary Tent, serving local communities for over 20 years. Head over to their booth and enter their raffle for chocolate samples, cornhole boards, and so much more. They're also giving away Amazon gift cards and coupons at the Kohler by Right Windows booth. All right, the Airfield Cafe is coming up in just a second, so get ready for that. We're going to clean up, and we'll be ready to start in just a few seconds from now.
You ready to go on?
All right, we'll be starting up in just 1 second. This will be our final chef demonstration of the 2020 Seafood Festival Wicked Bites Culinary Tent. So grab those seats. We got the ultimate in comfort food coming your way. A second.
Okay, we're going to cut away right now.
Whoop, whoop.
Hi, Abby. How we doing?
Good, nice and full.
Nice and full. Good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm nice and tired.
Yes, you
That's what I am.
Well, we got one more presentation.
One more, the Airfield Cafe coming up, and it's been a long day, but the food has been pretty good. And you're full of energy. Where'd you get that energy? I need to know.
I don't know. I got that second wind we were talking about.
So the Patriots are winning still,
Oh,
16-7.
Thank God.
Surprisingly, okay, they're in the fourth quarter with 8.5 minutes left to go. So I am actually shocked by it, but happy at the same time. I'll have to look at the replays a little later on. The replays of this show as well as the Patriots game.
Yep, both important.
Yes, both important. It was fun doing this again today. We parted ways with Wicked Bites about a year ago, only because we were just too busy. But we still love doing Wicked Bites stuff. The stuff we have done over the years. It's just a lot of work with our schedule and the stuff that we had to do with Performer. But these special events, once in a while, would be, something we'd still like to be involved with, if possible.
Yeah, it was good teamwork today.
Good teamwork. You and me and wherever Marlena went to. She's out there getting some more footage, I think, for us for the.
Yeah, there's a lot to see. Like we're
That's what I'm
just on
saying.
the
Yeah,
end, and
there's a
it
lot to see.
goes
We
and
gave her
goes.
the Osmo, and she's been getting all. She got the footage of the lobster roll eating contest, and she got some other stuff in there too as well. We had a bagpipe band a little while ago too with drums that they came through, and we got a lot of performances going on at the Seashell, whatever they call that, theater.
Yep.
And it's been a fun day. And it is a little cool, but, it is September, and the cool weather is coming.
Yeah, you need a sweatshirt.
Well, you know what? Every time I've been here, there's only one time when it was really, really raw. But most of the time, the weather's been really, really good. But that one time there was raw. It was a little bit rainy, a little bit, But, most of the time in September, early September, usually the weather's very, very nice.
Yeah, today was perfect.
It's
I'm
kind of
comfy
funny.
in this.
But I bet the water is right now warmer than it is the air temperature. Because usually around this time of year, the water is usually warmer than the, sometimes the air temperature could be. I know it's going to warm up a little later this week, though. So.
And there's people swimming behind us.
Yes, there are people swimming out there. That's true. There are people swimming out there. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try and. Well, first of all, I'm just going to focus in on the crowd, and then I'm going to turn around one of our cams. Let's see, which one are we going to turn around? Okay, I guess cam 3, which is which one? Gosh, 173. Okay, I'm going to turn around one of our cams so we can see get a shot of the ocean if possible, as they're getting ready for the next. Display or culinary, what do they call it? Not display.
I call it a culinary expo.
Expo. Okay. You can call it a culinary expo. Oh.
And it's awesome. I'm getting a lot of recipes to take home for me and my mom to do.
Right? Yes, a lot of recipes. That's what you got to. I mean, anybody can cook if they really wanted to put their mind to it, that type of deal. Okay, so we're gonna do let's see. I think this camera right here.
Oh, beautiful!
Yes, we got the beach right there. Let's see if we can do a little pan back and forth. 1 second. We'll go back and forth here. Let's see. Let's pan the beach there. Oh, that's the tent. We don't want to get the tent. We want to go the other direction.
That
Seagulls
is the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, it is the Atlantic Ocean. There you go. People still out there enjoying the weather and the scenery and all that good stuff, as they say. So that's cool. So what's happening tap for you this week? I'm going to be just working. You going to be lounging a little bit again? Enjoying?
I don't know. I shouldn't. I really gotta.
You gotta
get my stuff together.
Put your nose to the grindstone again.
Pay bills.
Yeah, there you go.
Get organized.
Yeah, summer's is pretty much almost over at this point, right?
And then I'll cook.
And then you'll cook
for the family.
For the fam.
For the fam.
I like that. For cooking for the fam.
Whoop,
all right.
whoop.
I like that. So I guess we're going to have pancakes. We're going to ground it out with pancakes.
That's so
Strawberry.
random.
Yeah, I'll have that. I'm getting a little stuff with everything else. The potato, the sweet potato ravioli really just knocked me out because I had to have several more.
It tastes
I had to have a bowl of it. Not a big bowl, but a little bowl of it. And it really was filling, very, very filling, and just deliciously sweet. Something completely different. That was my favorite today. So far, that was my favorite.
Linguine with seafood.
Really? Okay, I kind of passed on that one, but I'll take your word for it. I passed on that because I kind of gorged myself on the others.
I can't get enough. I'm full, but it's like, when am I going to try this stuff again?
Yes, that's true. Oh, good point. Maybe I should have tried it. I don't know. I just kind of like I'm worn.
It goes quick, people.
I'm worn out. I ain't gonna lie.
You're gonna fall
I'm not
asleep.
gonna pretend that I am all this bundle full of energy. Right? Bowl, bundle, whatever you want to call it. At this point, it's almost like you get to that point where you're so tired you feel like you're drunk.
Oh yeah, slap happy.
Slap happy. There you go. A little bit like that.
Welcome back to slap happy.
I'll get my second win once I don't have to sit down all, like
Yeah,
you get the
should
endorphins
go for a little
flowing.
walk.
Yeah, exactly. Get the endorphins flowing again. There's that sun. The sun is
sun's
killing me.
coming
It's like
out.
bright. It goes bright and I'm burning. It goes out in the clouds. I'm freezing. Thank God I'm at least protected by this.
Yeah, we gotta
whatever
get it
you call
together.
it. And I get this big, giant, bright light just kind of like overpowering me behind me. But it's all good. Lighting lighting on a day like this is hard with the cameras because the sun is coming in and out, all these different angles. So we did the best we can with what we got.
And we're doing great.
Yes, we're doing great. So they're getting ready. We've been involved with Wicked Bites for almost over 7 years now. We started doing some segments for them 7 years ago. Our first one, I think, was Barrett's Haunted Mansion.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, Barrett's Haunted Mansion in Abington, Mass. That was the first one we did. We were with Brittany Baldy. Actually, Brittany Baldy, Maritza Diaz, and Bianca Reyes, who is now a regular co-host of Wicked Bites. So it was the three of them. We had them all together for the segment, and that was 7 years ago, and that was a fun shoot. But it was our first one that we did, and that was actually 7 years ago this month that it aired, or I guess maybe in October. We shot it in September, but that's a fun place to go check out. They have the Abington Ale House, which is attached to it, and you can get, I don't know if you can still do it, but you can get like a meal package with the attractions, which is the Haunted Mansion, as well as they have another attraction there too. At least they had at least a second one. And the lines, best time to go there is usually in September when they open up, because the lines get heavier and heavier as you get deeper into October, and to the point where you have to wait hours to get in. But they keep you entertained just like they do at Disney.
Oh, it's so scary.
Yeah, I love it. I love that kind of stuff. I love the creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The best thing to do, and because we were able to walk around the mansion when there's nobody there, is you can see all the detail that they put into the mansion. Every little detail. It's not haphazard. They plan this out. They start playing it out. The minute Halloween is over, they're already planning for the next one. And they do it throughout the whole entire year. They do castings for actors and things like that. They do new trends in makeup and also special effects. So they love this. Every year they go all out and try to outdo themselves each and every. And they've been around for decades now. So you got to go check it out. That's one of the better ones. It might be a smaller one, but it's a better one in this area.
Wicked scary.
Halloween has become much more popular for adults than it has been for kids.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it really has been. I mean, more adults, I think, celebrate Halloween now than kids do.
I love Halloween.
The times have changed too. Most parents don't want to send their kids out in the middle of the night, and then in this day and age, it is a little bit more dangerous. Let's be honest. But they usually have parties and things like that now, so it's become more of a party-based
And it's next
holiday.
month.
Yeah, well, it's a good time to be creative with your costume, you can be somebody else if you want. What do you want to be for Halloween?
I don't know. Now I have to think about it.
Now you got to think about it. See, you better come up with something, because I'm not going to. I don't remember. The last time I think I did do something for Halloween, I was a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I want to be a minion next time. I think.
A minion.
Yes.
Marlena can be Gru.
Banana. Sorry.
Slap happy.
I am. This is exactly what I am. Okay, I think we're going to be. I think we're going back to Scott here. So we'll be back to close in just a bit.
See ya.
See ya.
At the time it was just a little. I think it was 36 seats. Him and my father. He was right out of high school and took a leap of faith, and they started their own restaurant right on the runway. And over the years, we've grown and expanded, and we still have all the same family favorite recipes, and wonderful view of the runway. The kids love it. We got the track on the inside. Carries model planes around the room. It really makes a unique experience.
And it's the ultimate in comfort food. Now, I have been in your kitchen, and there's like 20 people, it seems, that work in the kitchen, and it is one of the smoothest operations I have ever seen. And it's all about, I think, some of the best comfort food in the world. And if you're dining inside, again, you can dine outside the picnic tables, and you see all the airplanes land. Inside, you got a track above everybody's head, and you got model airplanes above their heads.
Yeah, so we had a company from Canada. They make conveyor belt systems, and it tows track around the room at about 13 minutes, and you can see every plane in the dining room. And little kids, they sit there and stare up at the planes all breakfast and lunch, and they seem to have a great time.
Well, I'm going to let you get started. I'm going to try to fix your microphone. So if I could bring my wife, Carol, maybe to hold this microphone for now, just so everybody can hear you. Let's give him a big hand, everybody. Tyler from the Airfield Cafe here in Northampton.
All right, so we're gonna start. We're getting our pans nice and warm here. We're gonna start out by making our cheesecake filling. So we start out. You can use any kind of cream cheese you like, especially for something like this. Philadelphia is the classic. Everybody loves Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm just gonna put it down for now. But I can talk loud. So we're gonna use about half a tub of cream cheese here.
We're going to use about a half a tub of cream cheese here. I'm pretty good at this till I get the sound guy in here to fix his mic. Again, there are no calories, and this is completely... There's no point counting or anything on this. This doesn't go that high, right?
All right. So next we're going to add about 10 ounces of powdered sugar.
You're probably going to need like a Lipitor after this too.
Paramedics on site.
And maybe I should call the governor and see if he could help us out on this one too.
All right, so next we're going to add some half and half, and that'll kind of thin out our cream cheese mixture. Always want to start out a little bit thicker, and then you can always thin it down more.
Now, what are the hours of the Airfield Cafe?
So we're open 7 to 2, 7 days a week. The only days we're closed are Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. Feel free to stop by pretty much any day.
Now, is there any time of the season that is busier for you, or you're busy really all year long?
So we are busy pretty much all year. The winter time, we're definitely a little bit slower, so it might be a little bit easier to get in and out. Summertime, the key, we do call ahead seating. So if you do want to stop by, make sure you give us a call ahead of time and we'll get you on the wait list. Then if there's a wait, you're not showing up too early, and then you really don't have to wait because you're just going to show up when you're called.
Hey, let's give a hand to the sound guy here. Joe, it went out there and also here, I believe. Because I put my batteries in there and it's dead there as well. So you don't have to yell anymore. These people are tired of you yelling at them anyways. How many people had a good time at the Seafood Festival? They do a nice job here, don't they? And I've done all but the first year, the rainy year. I missed the first one. You've been coming forever too? Yeah. I always look at it as it extends the summer. So in about an hour from here when I leave, summer's over for me.
Walking around, chilling. Get some more footage. Oh, it's right here. If you want to, you don't have to anymore. Oh, you get some good stuff already.
Now we'll be able to hear him.
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Thank you very much.
Big hand for Joe, everybody. Yeah, we probably should have tested it before we left.
Yeah, well,
There we go. It works. There we go.
all right. So we made our cream cheese frosting here. So that's all set. We put it in a piping bag. We're going to let that sit for a minute here. Our pan's got a little too hot while we're getting that all sorted out. So I have some pancake mix here. Nothing too complicated there. You know, any ready mix that you can buy at the store should work just fine for this. So I have a ladle. We'll yeah, I think we're good to go here. So we'll ladle some pancake mix out. We'll spread it out a little. All right, so now that those are on the pan, we will take some of our graham crackers here. While they're still in the package, makes it nice and easy. Just break it up just a little bit. You don't want it to turn into dust, but crumble it up just a little bit. And then we'll take our crumble here. Sprinkle it throughout. Get a nice even coat on there. All right.
Is this a menu item at your restaurant?
So this is a special we're currently running. We're going to be running this through the fall here. We do a lot of different pancake, French toast specials. We get a lot of people that come to us with different ideas. Someone might go, "Oh, try this," and somebody suggested this to us. We tried it. We found a recipe that we liked, and we found worked really well. We also do cinnamon streusel French toast. So it's a French toast with like a cinnamon streusel on the outside and then a frosting on the inside. Everybody loves that. It's like a cinnamon bun French toast. We also do one with apples. So we use apple pie topping in the middle, kind of like an apple pie. There's a lot of different things that you can do with it. So now our pancakes are getting pretty close here. They're starting to bubble in the middle. Do a nice flip. All right, so now those are flipped. We will take our cheesecake filling. Cut the end off of that. All right, we'll make a nice swirl on the inside. Take a look over here. All right, so we got our graham crackers, our cheesecake filling, just a little bit longer. Got to get our heat right. Okay, so now we'll take one pancake and set it on top of the other. We'll take another nice spiral of our cheesecake filling. Set it right over here. All right, so we got our cheesecake pancakes, and now we'll top it off with some nice strawberries. And then we'll make a few more, and then everybody can try some. Thank you. So now, my grandfather unfortunately passed away in 2012. He, set us up to, continue the family legacy. And right now, me, my sister, and my father, we all run it together as a family. And it's a true family business. So we all kind of work together to make sure, we're going in a direction that we like.
Always good.
Yeah, it's nice getting to work with family. It makes it pretty unique. We're lucky because we all work well together. I thought on the invite it said that cutting it would. I thought it said serving.
I was gonna say, but then I thought you fucked it. I was like,
So I brought two, just in case I dropped one.
okay, you can do that while you're here.
All right. No problem. The key with the graham crackers is you don't want it to get too hot, because then the graham crackers will burn. And you can get as creative as you want with this. If you don't want graham crackers, you could use anything you like. You could use Oreos. You could use some sort of cinnamon topping. There's no one way to do this. So there's a million different combinations you can make, and we're always looking to try something different. Any questions? Thank you. We figured that we'd do something a little different. I was told everybody at the Seafood Fest has somebody in their family, a friend, that doesn't like seafood. They might have tagged along for the trip. Yep. Everybody always has somebody. So I tried to find something for, that person who might have not had a whole lot going on the whole weekend, but they were a trooper for their friends, family. So shout out to them. And I'm sorry, what was that? So my favorite pancake, we make a Oreo pancake. We take Oreos, crumble it up, put it in the pancakes, and then we take a frosting filling that we make, put it in between like a Oreo sandwich. You just try not to have that one too often. A lot of sugar. But that's the fun in it. All right. Is that probably enough? I can make more if needed. One more? Absolutely. Thank you. Everybody loves some comfort food. There's nothing quite like it. You know, it's something simple that you can make at home. You know, nice, quiet weekend morning. Yeah, let's go, Pats.
Yes. No means yes. Yes means no.
I'm just gonna scoop some strawberries on that one. Sorry. If you want, I'll throw a little more. And thank you, everybody, for coming to the Seafood Fest today. Thank you. Beautiful day out. Couldn't have asked for better weather. The Patriots are undefeated.
Thank you.
At least one more week.
All right, who's tried it so far? It smells good up here. You think he could head over to our house in the morning? Yeah. Do house calls. I mean, you're all about comfort food, though. You've done some crazy stuff in this culinary tent every single year.
Yeah, you know, we try to do something a little different.
What did you do last year?
Last year we did a campfire French toast. So we took...
That's right. I knew it was a French toast. I just couldn't remember what.
Yeah, had some graham crackers, marshmallows, some chocolate chips in there. Can't go wrong. Tastes like you're right next to the campfire. Brings you back to those cool summer nights.
Again, the Airfield Cafe is only about, 5 minutes from here?
Yeah, right now it might take a few minutes longer, but
Yeah.
On a normal day, yeah, we're about 3 miles from here.
And now the bridge construction's a little bit better.
Yo,
Earlier in the year, they was down to one lane, and they would stop you, and they would let one lane go. It took me 25 minutes to go from Seabrook to downtown not too long ago. Now, how large are your pancakes that you serve at the Airfield Cafe?
so
Do you serve like one, or do you serve a big stack of them?
So we serve them just like what you just saw me make. They're probably about 10 inches.
Whoa.
The strawberry cheesecake pancakes, we're doing a stack of 2 of them together with the cheesecake filling and the strawberries on top. Yeah. You know, we sell a ton of pancakes.
I can imagine.
Everybody loves the pancakes. Everybody likes the classics, you know? And so we just try to take the classics and do a little twist.
And of course, those strawberries on top just make it perfect, huh?
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the strawberries.
I think we put people in the food coma in this tent this weekend.
You can't go wrong with some good food.
That's right.
A good time. Good event.
So at least you don't have to go back to work like some of the restaurant chefs that have been here this week.
Yeah, I'm lucky in that sense. We closed at 2, so I'm home free from here. Yep, we'll be open in the morning at 7. Awesome, thank you. Yeah. How's it going? Thank you. Thank you.
I was in there and there were guys. Stop it.
Is it me? The Airfield Cafe here in Northampton.
She's taking care of things back at the cafe.
Abby, you approve? Marlena, did you have any over there? Mike, did you make it past Gennaro's? Or you?
What? Oh,
that would pretty much get
if
you.
you guys want some, anybody.
No, I definitely loved Gennaro's. That sweet potato was awesome. The sweet potato ravioli, definitely. So we're wrapping it up here. Pretty much, the Patriots won, as everyone saw or heard a little bit earlier.
Let's give them a big hand too. We still got some more food coming your way. Airfield Cafe, wrapping up our culinary tent here, the Wicked Bites culinary tent.
Yes, the strawberry cheesecake pancakes, definitely very good, from the Airfield Cafe in Hampton, New Hampshire.
Breakfast for dinner is always good. Breakfast for lunch, dinner, breakfast.
Hey, I'm a person that could go out for an ice cream cone and call that dinner.
Nothing wrong with that.
I've done that a couple times this summer.
Fun with food, right? Look, oh, Marlene, okay, we got, hold on, Marlene.
All right, we got a couple more, and then that will be
It's
it.
like right in the sunlight. Do that without the camera. There you go. There you go. Right in there. Yeah, that's. Were you doing the opposite when you were doing it? Okay, well, that's how you learn. All right.
And let's give a big hand to the staff here. They've done a great job this weekend. They're going to need to seek some help after this.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Marlena.
Big shout out to Wicked Bites on this one.
And Tyler for all his help. And his dad over there, Airfield Cafe. Thank you very much
we're
for
winding
coming.
down here.
We're going to clean up, and we'll be back next year. We're already talking about next year already, I guess.
Let's see where we go. There we go. We can do this right
All
now.
right, thank you very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed our culinary
You can't go
tent this
wrong
year.
with eating
Make sure you tell your
and
friends and
sitting
come back nice
and
and
then
early
watching.
next year.
And
Thank you,
enjoying.
everybody.
Enjoying
Yes, exactly.
and drinking.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Cheers. I get my Diet Pepsi. You get your Poppy. Poppy. Hey,
Especially for
Poppy.
this
We're cooking on a
gut.
big flat
You
top,
like?
but-
Yeah,
This gut that I'm about to create.
that actually probably goes much better with the strawberry shortcake pancakes than mine does.
You know
That's
what?
like raspberry.
I
Right?
may
Depending
have
on
to
what
do this
people
at home
want,
because
you know,
usually
powdered sugar,
I
butter,
am
whipped cream.
a pancake maker in
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the mornings.
Yes.
But I've never had pancakes at 4 p.m. We may have to switch it
It's
up.
basically dessert, though, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like cake with icing and strawberries and
I need that icing.
Yes,
That is
well,
not
that's
any
a-
type
yeah.
of icing. That was
cheesecake
filling.
icing. Yes, I like it.
I'm a sucker for some cheesecake.
Yes, cheesecake is it's one of my weaknesses too.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I go to the Cheesecake Factory, I was like, I'm not eating my whole meal because I'm saving room for dessert.
You know?
If you go to the Cheesecake Factory just to eat a meal and you don't eat cheesecake, then you're doing it wrong. Seriously.
Should be evicted from cheesecake.
I mean, the
Factory.
list of cheesecake that they have you seen the list? It's like about 40 different varieties of cheesecake. It's crazy.
Should be illegal.
It should, in terms of your body, it's illegal, but what can you do? Once in a while, it's okay. You got to treat yourself once in a while.
What
Actually,
I can't get over, though,
Yeah.
is the Wicked Bite sweater. I want one of those.
You want one of those?
I need that Wicked Bite sweater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We may have to talk to Scott.
Well, we'll have to talk to Scott.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk to Scott after this. If
Yeah.
he's got a couple seconds here. Maybe actually Abby can go. Where is Abby? She disappeared.
I think she disappeared.
Oh, okay. Abby's been doing a great job. She's running around doing all the grunt work today while we've been doing our thing.
Right.
But great assistant, and people should hire her. I'm telling you right now, if you're hearing this, and
Hire performer.
hire a performer too. That's right. We're doing the remotes anywhere pretty much now. We got this. Let me see if I can. I can't really show them Marconi here. The unit that we have here, which bonds the 5G networks together, so we can honestly set up anywhere. We don't even need power. No, we don't even need power.
Run on battery.
We run on battery power for the whole entire episode today. That includes the lights and everything, so it's pretty cool. Yes, and we can. People may not realize they're getting a little technical here. John Bellotti would love this, but the T-Mobile just signed an agreement with Starlink, which is the satellite people, and so in 2025, for quite a while, Starlink will be covering all the dead spots, all the dead zones.
Okay.
So they'll never have a dead zone anymore.
Pretty much like the forest where there's trees.
The forest, the ocean. If you've got a T-Mobile phone or internet, you'll be covered. And that's
and T-Mobile's actually here too.
Yeah,
they get the truck.
Yeah, the T-Mobile truck. I can turn.
Everybody.
I'm going to turn I'm going to turn the camera around. Which one we got right here? Okay, I'm going to turn one of the cameras around so we can take a look at the T-Mobile truck.
Yeah, this one actually.
Yeah, actually, I'm taking. Where is that thing? It's out there somewhere. Okay, let me go down. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. I'm going to cue into PTZ4 here. Okay, there we go. The T-Mobile truck.
Yeah.
That's part of it anyway. The T-Mobile truck right there.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, they're right around the corner there. And I guess they're getting ready to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a fun day. Let's see if we can. Actually, can you motion Scott to come on over? He's right over there.
I think
He's wrapping up. Tell him to. Yeah, come on over, Scott.
he's like, you want to do it now?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it
Come on
now,
over.
so we can go home and eat more strawberry cheesecake pancakes.
Come on over.
Right?
Man.
Exactly. Why don't you grab some headphones there, Scott? This has been one crazy weekend for you, hasn't it?
Oh, man, I'm exhausted. My legs hurt in every position there possibly was. I don't think there's enough Tylenol to get me through the rest of the day.
And you had the show yesterday. Actually, Friday's show. Well, you do Saturday's show. Excuse me. Saturday morning and then Saturday night.
Yeah.
And then you were here all day Saturday too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it's been it's been a whirlwind. We had so many chefs yesterday, and the culinary tent was mobbed all day long yesterday, and it was a beautiful day, beautiful weekend too.
Yeah. A little windy today, but not too bad still.
Not too bad.
Compared to what they said it was going to be.
Yeah, I mean, they were talking about heavy rains on Saturday.
I even told you, like I said, it looks like there's going to be some heavy showers.
Yeah.
But we're prepared for that. We actually have umbrellas for all our cameras.
Yeah.
So we can actually do it in the rain.
I was here one year when it was pouring, and I mean monsoon. And it cuts down the crowd, but there was still several thousand people here.
Right.
Actually, the year that I came with Bianca for the first time was 2018. And it was a raw day. It was a raw day.
Yeah.
I had to actually go buy a jacket. It was so cold.
Right.
But that was the first time I came here. But that was a raw day. But you still had the tent full. As a matter of fact, that was the last time you had. It was a tent full, but it was overflow.
Think about it.
They had to go to a bigger tent the following year.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Free food.
Yeah. Right.
Free cooking class, and weather ain't gonna stop them.
And they get all this for $10.
Yeah.
Okay. They get all this for and the shows are free.
Yep.
Okay, they had the marching band with the bagpipes and the drums and everything too.
Fireworks, I think the fireworks that are going on and all that type of stuff.
They had those last night?
Yeah. And it's just it's a great event, and it's the 35th. I can't believe it, 35th annual one, and we're already talking about what we could do different next year. And
yeah, you always try to improve yourself, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, we used to have a culinary tent, which is more on that side by the seashell stage. The problem is you're competing with the music over there.
Right, it gets a little too much.
And you don't have the space.
Right.
So this area here used to be what they called Kiddie Land.
Oh, okay.
During the event, but no one really used it. And we were a little concerned saying, okay, but who's going to know where we are, you know? And lo and behold, we tripled or quadrupled the size of the tent.
And every year they give us a bigger tent, and I'm like, no larger than this from now on. I mean, this is
a perfect size, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's 125, 150 people that could sit in here, and it pretty much stays full the entire time.
It really does.
Yeah.
I've been here. This is my third time joining Wicked Bites for, the seafood festival, and you'd be surprised on who joins the crowd because it's all types of ages.
Yes.
You know, it's not only one type of age, and everyone gets to enjoy some a seafood, a pasta, a dessert. So you have the variety, and I like how you keep it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm a dessert guy.
We've known that after 7 years with Wicked Bites.
I haven't
He's got the
changed.
biggest sweet tooth you ever could imagine. He would like, and sometimes I had to remind you to get dessert. I mean, to put it in the segment, but
No, you don't have to remind me.
Well, you know what I'm
too
saying, to put it in the segment.
You get the word "d," and I'm like, oh, dessert.
Put it in the segment because it's not always. I mean, I like ending a meal with a dessert.
Me too.
Who doesn't?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people just go to have. A lot of people just go to eat.
I'm Italian.
Well, there you go. And I'm Greek.
Now, Marlena, I'm Italian. So I feel an Italian to start off with dessert and work their way backwards, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Why not? You end up with a salad. Actually, a lot of Europeans end up with their salad.
Yeah.
The
Right.
European way, right?
Hey, I think it makes them feel better because after all of that, you got to end with a salad.
Yeah.
If you can get that far. Yeah, and you were talking about Gennaro's, which was right up the street from our studio. And yes, they do serve big portions. And I just had, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 of those sweet potato raviolis, and they filled me up.
Yeah, with Dino's pasta.
Yeah,
That's
it was
all you
Dino's
got
pasta.
to eat,
Oh, they were
Yeah.
delicious. They were
Yeah,
very
it was a
delicious.
pumpkin ravioli. Then
But the sauce was
he
good, too,
kicked it
though.
up with a sauce.
Yeah, the kick of that
Oh,
sauce
was it
good.
pumpkin?
Yeah, it was a pumpkin ravioli, and I think he had like a sun-dried tomato in there.
That was the second one, yeah. There
Yeah.
was sun-dried tomato, and there was also sweet potato.
Oh,
Yeah,
'cause
so it's a little bit of everything.
It tasted like sweet potato to me.
Oh, is it so? Okay,
but
it was pumpkin. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I was wrong then. Okay, I think I kept calling it sweet potato. It did taste like sweet
It's
potato.
the texture.
It's the texture with sweet potato.
Yes.
There could be some mixed in there as well.
Who knows? All I know is it was freaking delicious. That's all I can say.
No, Jerry does a great job. He hasn't been here in about 5 years.
Really? Oh, okay.
He's just been too busy.
Well,
and
now he's got the place with his son now.
now,
so.
yeah, his son has actually helped him out. And when I called him this year, and he says, I finally am into the position where I can do it.
Right.
And he
Okay.
brought more food than I think vendors
He's
sell
still
here.
got food over here. We're taking some home, Marlena.
Oh,
We're
man.
taking some home.
I
We're
don't
gonna take
know.
some home.
I don't know if I
He's
can fit
amazing.
anymore.
Yeah, and I'm not going to have a lobster roll for a couple of years.
She
now.
said she's never touching.
I'm
And
not
this is
touching a
Marlena. I know.
lobster
Yeah.
It doesn't. Okay, like I said, I wasn't gonna spoil it for the viewers because they have to come in and witness it themselves.
Yeah.
You really don't want to do that to people. But hey, it's nothing like a original lobster roll. Okay, like that's all I gotta say.
Well, when you're shoving them in your face over a 10-minute period,
Apparently, they're built differently too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
small guy run the race.
as I predicted,
always
going in.
happens, right?
Yeah,
The
it's
little
always
guy.
a little guy. I mean, he had a 31-inch waist.
Oh my gosh.
It's not,
Right?
just not right.
He's like me.
And we had a lady that won it a couple of years ago. And granted, the
Really?
lobster rolls were a little bit smaller. She did like 23, 24.
Oh my goodness.
And she had to weigh probably maybe 110 pounds, if that, soaking wet.
gosh.
And she
Oh,
never
my
had a
goodness.
lobster roll in her life.
You're kidding me.
And she just came up from Philadelphia to do it.
You know what? I give it to
stunning.
her.
Yeah.
She must have known she was going to do well. Come all the way up to. She must have had some kind of secret.
You know what? Sometimes, Michael, you'll be like, "How do you fit all that?"
I
Like,
could never do that.
you
I would definitely
you
get
can't-
sick like
you
that
can't
guy did.
underestimate.
Hey, but the big news was the governor of New Hampshire, Chris Sununu, saved the guy
Right.
on stage.
This is a great
He
story.
did.
I hope it makes the news tonight.
Yeah.
It might.
Governor of New
Chris-
Hampshire saves person from lobster roll death.
But the
Yeah,
problem was he kept going. I think he
didn't
wanted to
stop.
die.
Even more afterwards.
Oh my goodness.
I walked up to Chris Sununu. I said, Chris, you're out of a job coming in the next couple of months. I said, put this on your resume. Who knows? You could be,
EMT.
yeah, you could be an
Exactly.
EMT or paramedic.
Emergency medical technician.
Yeah. And then I also walked up to the contestant who was joking on stage. I said, hey, you got a story to tell. You were saved by the governor of
I
New
know,
Hampshire.
huh? Wow, that is a pretty good
Legit, because
story.
he was like, I don't even know. It's the movement. And while I was recording, because I had the Osmo, I didn't want to get that because it just happened so quickly.
It did happen fast. I was trying to get the paramedics because I saw that.
Wow.
And by the time I signaled the paramedics, Chris already jumped into action. How he saw it from behind, because he was behind the
He was
on
the judge.
stage.
He was a judge.
Yeah, he was just behind.
Yeah, he was
behind
standby. Because he's still hosting.
Yeah, every once in a while I have to call Chris in to have a ruling every once in a while. I used to cover
Okay. He was a standby judge.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Well, thank you, Scott, for letting us come up here and participate today. We had a lot of fun as usual. And we do love being a part of the Wicked Bites family once in a while. I know we're not regulars anymore, but we still like what Wicked Bites stands for, what it does for the community, the small businesses, and help them out and get them exposure. So that's what it's all about.
Your and of course, they're going to weigh us all after this event.
Oh no,
now,
they're not.
Right?
Oh no, they're not. I'm not going to.
I'm hitting the gym tomorrow.
Yeah,
He's
right.
like
Sure you are.
Giant
I'm hitting my
ship.
bed tomorrow. That's what I'm hitting.
Me too. All right. Well, thanks for
Thank you
coming
very much.
by the Wicked Bites Culinary Tent. We'll be back next year. So
next year we'll try to make it again next year, right, Marlena?
No, we got Abby.
We got Abby now too. Our secret
Abby
weapon.
And John.
Yeah, we're going to put Abby in the lobster roll eating contest.
Yes,
yeah.
I think
I
she might
so.
do pretty well with that.
Yeah.
She's traumatized.
Yeah, that's for sure.
maybe. Well, once again, it's, thank you very much, Scott.
And I need one of those sweaters.
You need one of the sweaters.
I need those Wicked Bite sweaters.
You got it.
I might stalk you for them.
All right.
Just letting you know.
Thank you very much, Scott.
All right, I'll see you later.
It was great seeing Steve too again after for a little while.
Awesome.
All right, cool. So we're going to start wrapping it up, Marlena. Let's see. I don't have a duo with you guys over there. We go. Okay, so we're going to start wrapping it up, and again, great to see everybody again and experience this, and having Abby along. Our secret weapon, Abby, who was a big help today.
She said it. She's like, I'm gonna protect you.
I'm gonna protect you or me. I think she protects. Yeah, right. She's gonna protect you.
She's Mama Bear.
Yeah, she's Mama Bear. Okay, that's good. So we are going to be our next live broadcast. We're going to be at Marina Bay again.
Right.
Yes, we're going to be at Marina Bay
22nd.
September 22nd for Denise Ajar's fall fashion show.
It's Virgo season.
And then I guess we are also going to be at the next In Boston Magazine event, which is going to be towards the end of October. So stay tuned for these lives. And we start our regular broadcasts, our radio shows again in a couple weeks, within a couple weeks.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We got a lot going on.
Viewers for Performer, radio, and television.
Right. And on the next broadcast that we do from the studio, you're going to know about all about the Boston Fashion Awards.
Yes.
Okay. We've been a little bit behind because we're not actually, I can say this much, we're not doing it during Boston Fashion Week this year.
Right.
For a reason. Okay, the reason is we're trying to separate ourselves from all those other events.
But we're busy.
We're busy too. Yes,
Not
we're
for
busy
nothing,
too.
Performer, radio, and television
Yes.
has a lot going on, and we can't, juggle everything.
Right.
So Boston Fashion Awards has always been our top priority.
Yes,
but
it is.
we gotta share.
We gotta give it the time it deserves.
But not for nothing. There's room
Right.
for everybody.
Yes,
So,
there's room for everybody.
Just, you got to shine the light with everyone else.
Yes, and like I said, we'll be back on the air soon with the Daily Dose,
Yes.
with Performer Radio Show, with Night Moves, with Fun with Food. This was a special edition, just like we did in the beginning of the season.
Right.
This is all coming up in the fall. Just got to give us some time to breathe a little and get things organized. But
We're
getting
moving, though.
we're
We're moving.
getting. We've been
getting
moving.
the
We haven't stopped moving. People don't know that, but we haven't stopped moving all this time. We've just been doing stuff quietly on the DL, as I used to say. We've been doing it on the DL. So when next week rolls around or the week after that, we will reveal what we've been doing.
Dun, dun,
This is a
dun.
little bit of a reveal of what we've been doing. A little bit. What
Well,
you're
we
seeing right
always
now.
love working with individuals and participating, and that's the whole point with Performer. We collaborate with
right.
others. So that's the whole difference.
You saw a little bit of what we've been doing with the Swim Boston event and things like that.
Right.
And the In Boston
And
event.
where we had the tall ships, for
The tall ship event.
So
That was great. All right, so Marlena, thank you very much for coming here. We're going
Always
to
a
thank
pleasure.
Abby again. Thank Scott, Carol, his whole entire
Yes, Carol.
staff, everybody that worked so hard today and
Yes.
fed us.
Wait, what's
and
your
fed
name?
us. Scott,
And we can't forget about Todd. He was feeding us.
Scott's brother Todd kept
Scott's
feeding
brother
us.
Todd.
Kept feeding us all day long.
I don't know. Yeah,
He's the man.
That's what I'm talking about. Like we need him on standby.
You're on standby, just
he
so
goes. And
so you
he's
can
a glove.
satisfy your stomach.
Yep, because he's a clapper too.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He mentioned that he's very good at clapping.
clapper.
Okay, the clapper. Clap on, clap off. Okay, guys, thank you very much for tuning in today. And we are live from Hampton Beach in New Hampshire. And we're going to be signing out till next time. We're going to roll the credits with Marlena here and everybody else. I know I had them set up. I'm so tired, I don't even know where the credits
We're also with the Hampton Beach, but with the Seafood Festival.
Seafood Festival.
On Hampton Beach.
So next year, number 36, right? Be there or be square, as Marlena says. There you go. All right, take it easy, folks. Good night.